Everybody, and I guess we have some people that like to give some toasts. This is Shane Thomas, my best man.
I really don't know what to say. I've only known Chris 19 years. And I know Christine, was it 4 now? And I really had a hard time giving Chris up to Christine. But she survived with us for a year and a half, living with both Chris and I. That says a lot to her character. We get pretty rowdy sometimes and pretty unpredictable. And so, I mean, if anybody had to take him away from me, I mean, it had to be Christine. So I'd like to say congratulations to you both, and I hope you guys have a wonderful life just like me and my wife. Thank you. And if the mother of the bride would like to say something?
Best woman.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to cry. It's Trish's birthday. Happy birthday. Thanks for coming on your birthday. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming too. And I know a lot of people have come a long way. And we've had people here from Michigan, Illinois, from the other side of Missouri, and sometimes when you're going through these country roads, it feels like you're 2 states away. I haven't known Christopher as long as Shane has, and so I don't have a lot of stories about him. I know a few, but there are probably some stories you'd rather I didn't tell today. I do know that Trish's birthday. I do remember that. I do know that he's just the perfect man for Christine. He's a little bit unusual. If you're familiar with some of the men in our family, he's a little bit different. He's quite laid back. He's relaxed, and he's quiet most of the time. Once you get him going, though, then as everybody knows, he goes pretty good. Christine she's one of the laid-back people in our family, and I don't know if Christopher's family really appreciates that or not, because they do tend to be kind of laid-back, and they may think that she's not, but she really is.
Never know that.
And Christine did tell, there's something that does kind of run in the family that I can tell on Christine, and I read somewhere that I didn't have to tell any stories on myself today because I'm giving the toast. So I will tell a story on Christine. Christine's very beautiful. Christine is also, I can't talk about my daughter. Trisha, I'm still looking at her. That's helping. She graduated this summer with honors, and she was also part of the honor college, so she was taking more difficult classes. So she's a very intelligent young woman, is beautiful and beautiful. But she has a goofy side. And I think that most of you, everybody here should know Christine, and they know about her goofiness and her goofy side. She told me that she had told Christopher that was from the maternal side of her family. And not to worry, because it kind of gets diffused through the generations. Now that they're married, we can tell him the truth.
It gets worse.
I think that he already knows the truth. And one thing he did say to me, so I'll tell a little one, just a little one. One thing he did say to me at her graduation, her second graduation from radiology school, and we were all sitting there waiting for it to start. The music was playing, and there were some people coming in late. And they were wandering down the center aisle, and sitting down, and then, a minute later, another one would come down, and I looked around, and I said, oh, that's the class coming in. Christopher said, and you'll wonder where she gets it. The one I have on Christine is my favorite on Christine. Because Christine was learning to drive. And I took her driving. And she is the center of everybody's universe, as we know. But she pulled into the left-hand turn lane and came up to the turn signal. And she had her blinker on, and she looked up and she saw that sign that said left turn signal. And she said, I said something to her about it, and she said, that's really nice, they put that sign up there to remind me to put on my left turn signal.
I didn't know that.
Okay, now I have one for my sister. She came here from Alabama to go to my sister Christine's wedding. I'm getting younger by the minute. I need a little bit more champagne and I'll be her daughter. But Victoria, when we were discussing directions of coming here from Alabama, and there's a couple of different ways you can go. If you want to go all interstate, then you go through Chattanooga, Nashville, and St. Louis, and then down to Rolla. Or you can go kind of the southern route, and you go to Birmingham and Memphis, and at Cape Girardeau, you cross the Mississippi there, Cape Girardeau. And then get on 60 and come to Van Buren, and that's what they did. And when I was talking to her about it, I said, well, which way do you want to go? I said, I think the interstate's pretty fast. And she said, yeah, but I think I want to go the Memphis way because I want to cross the Mississippi. It's my favorite river. I said, Victoria, I said, we're on the other side of the Mississippi from Alabama no matter what. So the women in the family, you have a lot of very intelligent women in the family, but we do have this side, and I'm sorry, Christopher, it's here to stay. May you have embrace it, enjoy it, and I know he does. I've seen the look on his face so many times when Christine says something and Christopher just starts smiling. I know everybody here has seen that, and so that is something that he does appreciate about her, and she will always bring him joy. And I know that he brings her joy. See, it's been working in her birthday. But so cheers and happiness and best wishes to you. Good. All right, hold on, wait,
Now you're the daughter.
Oh, and now I'm the daughter. My father has come here via Omaha and Washington State, and sometimes Texas, sometimes Germany, wherever he happens to be at the moment, but most lately from Omaha, Nebraska. And he has a tradition that began with his wedding to wonderful or beloved Joanne, who's not here with us. She passed away last summer. And so he has a tradition that he has done at my sister's wedding, and he has also given it a special toast at Jimmy and Amber's wedding last year. And so he's here again today, Victor McAllister, the grandfather of the bride.
Kind of a hard act to follow, I think. I'll do my best. I was fortunate to live in Germany for over 17 years, and a lot of interesting things go on, and there's a lot of tradition in Germany. At our wedding, we were given a special cup by some special friends, and there is a story that goes with this little cup. Those of you up front can see it's a woman in a long dress with something on her head. And the legend is that long ago, the son of a poor silversmith fell in love with the prince's daughter, and she fell in love with him, as it would be. And they begged and begged her father to let them get married. He said, I just cannot imagine my daughter of royal blood marrying a commoner. So I just can't imagine such a thing. And they begged him, and finally he said, well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you get married on one condition. You're a silversmith. I want you to make a cup that both of you can drink out of at the same time. Well, he was a pretty ingenious silversmith, and this is what he came up with. I have to do it very carefully.
Go sideways.
Turn this way.
There you go. There you go.
Well, we practiced this actually.
Tilt your
Tilt.
tilt. All right.
Thank you.
Now for cake. And now for cake.
Is that it? What about the father of the bride? No.
He's gotta dance with me, that's his punishment.
That's what he's got to gear up for.
Well, I'll just say a few words. I don't need a microphone. I think I heard Chris speak the most at his wedding than I've heard him in regular conversation.
All he said was, I do.
Well, then you know him. I told someone I'd be very emotional at this wedding.
It's my birthday.
They told me I'm not losing a daughter, I'm gaining a son. I'm gaining a son. I couldn't ask for a nicer man to marry my daughter. And we're a huggy family. He's got to get used to it.
Oh, he's used to me hugging him all the time.
Remember, you want to do a cake? Okay. Just run up there, it's running right now.
You have to try that.
Now you've got to feed each other.
That's a really big piece, sorry.
You're not that big.
Come on, Chris, do it.
There's some more.
Very good.